Kia ora tātou. I want to talk to you about the dual enrolment or STP, secondary tertiary programs pathways that you might have noticed in the course selection brochures that were sent to you. It's at the bottom right hand side of the students who are going from year 12 into year 13 or year 11 into year 12. Having said that, on the odd occasion we do have year 11 students who have these programs, but that's very much an individual and special decision that's made in conjunction with the Dean and the whānau. So you'll see that I've got a couple of photographs here of posters that we have of what STP or dual enrolment is. And the first one, you can see that Phil was doing an engineering course. He was at Burnside High School on Mondays, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And on Thursdays and Fridays, he was at ARA Institute of Technology doing engineering trades because that was the pathway that he had chosen. So he would have been in year 12, but that was his year 12 year doing the dual enrolment. Mahanis was also in a dual enrolment program. She actually did it for 2 years. She did business administration, and so she did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at school, just like normal in year 12 and then in year 13. And then Thursdays and Fridays she was at ARA doing her course there. These students got their NCEA level 2 and level 3 by doing these particular programs, but in conjunction with school. So we have about 100 students in total who would leave from year 13 or year 12 and go directly into employment, often into apprenticeship type employment. And for them, STP or dual enrolment is something that's really worth considering because it does get them ahead in their apprenticeship training. It gets them ahead by about half a year. And so they also have that benefit of being at school at the same time if they're not ready to sign out and leave completely just yet. So as I said, it's usually 3 days at school, 2 days on course, but not always. Sometimes students are 4 days at school and 1 day on course. So the important thing about dual enrolment is that it is a partnership, and that is that there are two parts to it. There's the school side of it and there is the off-site course part of it as well. And students have to do both of them really well. They have to be good attenders, they have to be able to behave appropriately. So it's a decision that's made in conjunction with the deans and whānau, and it's a decision that has to be really well thought through because it does have implications about school. If a student knows, for example, that they want to go on a university pathway post-school, then dual enrolment is not really a decision for them. But if a student is thinking about a trades pathway or a vocational pathway and they've got a really good plan for that, and they'd like to be at school for another year, then the dual enrolment program is fantastic. The providers that we have in Christchurch are ARA, the Institute of Technology, the National Trade Academy, which is at Maclean's Island near Arana Park, Avon City Ford in Sockburn, and Vision College in the city. Now, all of these places, the courses are free, and also there is no cost for transport either. So if you're thinking, oh, that's a long way away from home and that would be hard to do, it's not. Everything will be paid for. The courses are, as I say, related to trade and vocational pathways, and they are offering level 2 and level 3 qualifications. Mrs. Kogel works in the careers office in G Block, and she is our STP or secondary tertiary assistant. She will show what is available, what kinds of courses are available, and has information that students can take home and discuss at home. Applications open up during term 3, and it's a race for a place on the course. All city schools are all applying for these courses. There are limited spaces. So if students are going to go for these, they have to be really timely about their applications. They can't be missing deadlines or not getting the paperwork completed on time. We will give help with this, but it's really up to students to make a good decision about this and plenty of time and get those applications underway as soon as possible. Places are not guaranteed. You put in an application and then usually students have to go in for an interview and they go with someone from their whānau to support them, and then they attempt to get a place for that. So as I said, Mrs. Kogel is the person who has all the information. She's in the careers office in G Block. I've put her email address into the slideshow. Have a think about it. If this is a possible pathway for you, find out more from the careers office. Thank you very much.